I cannot believe that I had not seen this. But everywhere, and I mean it, everywhere Caitlin Clark has gone, she has been swarmed. Apparently, she's somewhere here.
Caitlin, no one is more disappointed than yourself that you're not going to be able to play.
I'm feeling good. I'm just excited to be out here, see everybody.
The vibe's still very high at WNBA All-Star Weekend.
Clark outside taking pictures of fans outside of Cambridge.
Just to show y'all the vibe. Crazy vibe. They was kicking it all night long.
Caitlin Clark making time for her fans.
The star power that is Caitlin Clark.
Question for Caitlin.
My question today is, what's the hardest part about playing basketball?
At the end of the day, none of it's hard. You're really lucky that you get to be able to do it. So, obviously there's ups and downs and there's hard moments, but that's just life.
Could a single athlete dominate a major event, sell out an entire arena, and spark a cultural phenomenon without stepping onto the court for a single minute? It sounds like fiction, a plot from a Hollywood script. But that's precisely what Caitlin Clark did at the 2025 WNBA All-Star Weekend. Sidelined by an unfortunate injury, the superstar managed to become the undeniable epicenter of the entire event, proving her influence reaches far beyond jump shots and stat lines. What unfolded in Indianapolis wasn't just a sports story. It was a raw, unfiltered display of unparalleled star power, a testament to how one player can redefine an entire league, even when she isn't playing. This weekend wasn't about who did play. It was about the colossal impact of someone who couldn't but showed up anyway.
She means a lot more to the game than just showing up and playing, and I think you're able to see that with just the excitement in Indy right now, regardless of if she's playing or not.
From the moment the WNBA All-Star tickets went on sale, it was strikingly clear this wouldn't be just any weekend. The entire game completely sold out, a feat many attributed almost exclusively to Caitlin Clark's anticipated presence.
A constant theme has been about just how big the presence is here, how many people are here, how much attention is around the game.
The energy was palpable from the second fans arrived in Indianapolis. The city transformed into a buzzing hive of excitement, alive with a frenzy rarely seen for a sporting event, let alone one where the biggest draw wouldn't even compete. You literally couldn't walk anywhere without seeing a crowd, all centered around one name, Caitlin. Cameras captured hundreds, even thousands, gathered just to see her walk by. Her arrival in any location, be it an airport terminal or an arena entrance, triggered a ripple effect of cheers and camera flashes.
Everywhere. Caitlin Clark knows is in my city. I need to be there, so she'll be there. She won't be on the court, and we won't get the really cool basketball highlights from Caitlin Clark on the court.
This wasn't just hype. It was a seismic cultural moment.
Caitlin Clark has been seen with like 10 security guards. She has literally not been seen without about 10 security guards, which is, only right realistically.
The sheer volume of people flocking to catch a glimpse meant security had to be ramped up to unprecedented levels, with nearly 10 guards surrounding her everywhere she went. Let that sink in for a moment. Not because she was playing, not because she was on the court, but because her mere presence demanded it. She was the magnet pulling the entire event together, a force so powerful it transcended the typical boundaries of a sporting spectacle. Fans from all generations, young and old, wore her jersey, patiently waiting for hours, just hoping to catch a glimpse. This was a testament to the immense gravitational pull she exerts on the sport and its burgeoning fan base.
I also think it gives Caitlin opportunity for growth. Now she's going to see it on the sideline. She's going to be hearing us talk about it on the sideline from a coach's perspective. There's varying levels to how you see the game as a player in year 1, 2, and as a player in year 9, 10, and as a coach and assistant coach and all of those things. So it gives her an opportunity to see it from a different lens.
Despite her injury, Caitlin wasn't content to simply be a spectator. She transformed into the unofficial sideline commander for Team WNBA. She joined head coach Sandy Brondello, actively participating, directing, motivating, and hyping her teammates like a seasoned veteran. Her intensity and commitment didn't wane just because she couldn't play. She was vocal, animated, and locked in, showcasing her profound basketball IQ and leadership from the bench. Coach Sandy Brondello, clearly impressed, openly stated during an interview that she was willing to give Caitlin as much of the coaching hat as she wants, praising her energy and courtside presence. This was a rare allowance, demonstrating the trust and respect Clark had already earned from her peers and coaches. Cameras frequently caught Clark drawing up plays, clapping for teammates, and even casually dribbling a basketball between her legs during warm-ups. That small action was more than just a warm-up. It was a tantalizing glimpse, a playful reminder to everyone watching that she was still that Caitlin Clark, still capable of breathtaking skill and on the road to recovery. It symbolized her unwavering connection to the game, even when physically sidelined. Her determination to contribute, her refusal to quietly sit out, showcased a leader who impacted the game and inspired her team even without touching the hardwood. This was a testament to her unique leadership, proving that her influence extended far beyond her scoring prowess. Her presence wasn't just about coaching, it was about an authentic, raw connection to the sport and its fans that reached far beyond the typical athlete-fan dynamic. The true emotional measure of Caitlin's impact was evident in her genuine, unparalleled connections with the fans. She didn't just do a few obligatory autographs behind closed doors or make staged appearances. Instead, she immersed herself, walking directly into sprawling crowds, taking selfies with fans outside Gainbridge Fieldhouse in impromptu pop-up meet and greets, signing countless jerseys, and even dancing on stage at fan events with a contagious joy. People were genuinely shocked, almost bewildered, to see her casually walking among them, making herself accessible in a way most superstars rarely do. It felt almost surreal, as if there were multiple versions of her appearing all over the city at once, given her seemingly impossible schedule. Reporters noted countless little girls proudly wearing her iconic jersey, their faces alight with hope, patiently waiting for hours, just hoping to catch a fleeting glimpse of their idol. The sheer emotional power of these moments was undeniable. Caitlin herself spoke about how special it felt, saying it never gets old to see young girls and boys rocking her name, recalling a time not long ago when she was that little girl in the crowd, dreaming of playing in the WNBA. A particularly poignant moment saw an 8-year-old fan named My Joy, who simply asked Caitlin what the hardest part of basketball was, gifted 4 tickets to the sold-out All-Star game live on air. This wasn't PR, it was personal, deeply heartfelt. It was Caitlin Clark, the uninjured superstar, bringing a dream to life for a young fan, highlighting the profound emotional connection she fosters. Her humility and genuine nature resonated with fans, creating an authentic bond that cemented her status as the people's champion. But this unprecedented fame and authentic connection, while beautiful, also came with an unexpected and often unfair price. Yet, with such immense fame, Caitlin has inevitably become the center of intense public discourse. Despite her genuine efforts and incredible impact, critics have at times unfairly twisted her every move. She's been bombarded with uncomfortable questions about complex social issues, often accused of not doing enough or not being the image some want her to be. This includes criticisms over her all-star draft picks, with some suggesting every selection had to be a political statement, or accusations of trading coaches, when, in fact, those discussions were already happening behind the scenes. The media frequently jumped on narratives that were thin at best, forcing her into conversations she never asked for, subjecting her to scrutiny that few 23-year-olds could withstand. And yet, she handled it all with remarkable maturity and unwavering poise. She didn't clap back at critics or make it about herself. She stayed focused on the fans, the fun, and the game. While critics were podcasting and speculating, dissecting her every move, Caitlin was actively working, signing jerseys, coaching, and consistently smiling through it all, seemingly unfazed by the noise. This stark contrast highlighted her focus and resilience. It wasn't just fans who noticed her composure. Fellow players, like Sabrina Ionescu, openly stepped up to defend her, plainly stating that Caitlin means more to the game than just playing. This internal validation from within the league further highlighted the respect and admiration she commands, demonstrating that her positive influence resonated deeply with those who understood the pressures she faced. She continuously put the league and the fans first, embodying a selfless dedication that few could match. Caitlin Clark is doing more than just playing basketball. She's profoundly rewriting the narrative of what's possible for women in sports. Since her entry into the league, the WNBA has experienced unprecedented growth across the board. Ratings have soared to record highs, ticket sales are through the roof, and merchandise sales have surged, proving her immense impact on the league's commercial success. Every WNBA city she visits experiences a Caitlin Clark effect, with arenas selling out and fan enthusiasm reaching fever pitch. This isn't just about individual statistics. It's about a broader, more profound impact. She's inspiring a new generation of athletes, showing them the immense potential that exists for women in professional sports. She's also fundamentally changing the public perception of women's basketball, drawing in millions of new viewers, many of whom are watching the WNBA for the very first time because of her captivating presence. Media personalities and other players consistently praise her ability to bring unprecedented attention and interest to the league. She's a catalyst for change, connecting her individual success directly to the collective success of the WNBA, showcasing a true rising tide that lifts all boats. This isn't just a moment in time, a fleeting trend. It's the dawn of a new, transformative era for women's basketball, led by a generational talent who embodies the future of the sport. She's proving that being true to yourself, bold, competitive, funny, and kind, can shatter ceilings and create a legacy that transcends wins and losses. The 2025 WNBA All-Star Weekend was a profound demonstration of Caitlin Clark's unparalleled influence. She didn't need a jersey or a box score to sell out the game or send shockwaves through the league. Her presence alone transformed the event into something far grander than a typical sporting spectacle, turning Indianapolis into a central hub of cultural fascination. She proved what many already knew. Caitlin isn't just a player, she's a force, a movement, a symbol of how far the game has come and where it's powerfully headed next. Even as some critics may nitpick and try to drag her into unnecessary drama, she continues to show up, give back, and lift the entire game higher, proving her dedication goes beyond personal gain. This isn't just her era, it's the very beginning of a remarkable legacy, a testament to her unique ability to captivate, inspire, and elevate. She's changing how we talk about women athletes, creating a cultural shift in real time. Whether you're cheering from the crowd or critically watching from the sidelines, one thing is crystal clear. Caitlin Clark is here to stay, and she's just getting started. Do you believe Caitlin Clark's unique ability to transcend the court and captivate audiences even while injured is a sign of a new paradigm for athlete stardom?